So, good evening. We are back again. We are back to dispel all the myths that are doing the rounds. Gyokeres to Arsenal is not advanced. Rodrygo to Arsenal is never happening. But it is slow news week because of international break. So all these fake journalists that are just storytellers and make stories up are in their elements because they have no content to put out there because there's no football. So they just sit in their houses and make up stories. And the easiest way to get clicks and traction on the internet is talk about Arsenal Football Club. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, guys, just be happy, guys. Tough night in London. Brazil tweet that out later. Tough night in London, guys. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Some of the stories I've seen this international break are hilarious. Big up to Rafael, brother. There you go. My man is Portuguese, brother. Portuguese. He's good, but he ain't 100 million. Prefer Tony. Exactly. Thank you. And you actually watch Portuguese football. Nobody else does. Let's just be real with it. So, yeah, all the people that are making out that they know who this geezer is and how great he is, and he's fantastic, and he's the second coming of R9. He's the Swedish. He's the next Ibra. You're chatting rubbish. Nobody watches sport in Lisbon. Stop lying. Just say it as it is, guys. Nobody watches sport in Lisbon. The only time anyone watches sport in Lisbon is if they're playing against your team. Right? What are we doing here? But he's tall, he's strong, he's physical, he's got a great touch, he can link play. No, he can't. Shut up. Yeah. We see him against a decent defence the other night and he kept tripping over the ball. Literally kept tripping over the ball. I watched the game and then he scored a 1 millimetre tap in and then got hooked. And that guy, I'm telling you right now, I will bet my bottom dollar on it. If he comes to the Premier League, he will flop. He will flop. He will flop, guys. People go, oh, that's reactionary. You've only ever watched him once. I know how this works, guys. The internet hypes up a player as the second coming of R9 or the second coming of Neymar. Oh, Ukrainian Neymar. How's he getting on? Every player this fan base hype up and the media hype up comes to the Premier League and flops. The proof's in the pudding, guys. Yeah, nobody's talking about Vlahovic anymore, are they? Why? What's happened to him? Dusan Vlahovic to Arsenal advance. No, it's not. He plays for Juve, guys. And he's not very good. Just saying. Mikhailo Mudryk. All these names sound super sexy, don't they? Dusan Vlahovic to Arsenal. Okay, mate. Just go and get me Ivan Toney. Don't sound as sexy, though, does it? Ivan Toney. Victor Gyokeres. Vlahovic fell off a cliff, bro. That's because he's no good. I keep telling people this, but they love to hype up players they don't watch. And every time this fan base, or a lot of this fan base, hype up a player they don't watch, ultimately, they end up flopping. Yeah, what's happened to the winger at Napoli? What's happened to him this season? Because he was the second coming of flipping Messi last season, wasn't he? Like, yeah, that went well, didn't it? Yeah, good one. Anyway, let's start with this story about Rodrygo, because I've seen a lot of people talking about, oh, but now Mbappe's signing for them. They need to get rid of players. How are they going to fit them all in? Even Juan Laporte at Barcelona was saying it. Yeah, I'd worry about Barca, bro, if I was you. He said he's coming in on big money, and that can upset the wage bill, and it can upset the dressing room. Mate, you're paying Frankie de Jong 740,000 euros a week. Yeah, what are you waffling about? These people are tapped. But anyway, Gakpo, another one. Thank you. There we go. Hyped up to the moon and back. Flopped. But anyway, as I was saying, big up to Jamino as well, bruv. Yeah, he used to play for Brighton a few years ago, and they deemed him not Prem quality. And they've got a serious eye for talent. There you go, bro. Good hair, Lee. It's like, mate, I still need to get it cut. I just ain't been bothered to go and get it cut. But anyway, this story about Mbappe's going to Madrid, so they need to get rid of some of their players. Absolute rubbish. They are nowhere near breaking FFP rules. Nowhere near. They are absolutely caked. They could go and buy Erling Haaland this summer and get Mbappe and still not break FFP rules. Yeah, that is how much money they have. So all these stories making out Real Madrid have got to get rid of a player is complete tosh. They don't. Yeah. Secondly, Why would Rodrygo want to leave Real Madrid? Why would Real Madrid want him to leave? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Why would they want him to go? He's an integral part of their team. But Mbappe. Okay, cool. Well, you can still play Rodrygo. You can still play Mbappe in that team. You can still play Vinny Jr. in that team. Get all three of them in. I don't really understand where these stories are coming from. Yeah, and the fact that this story is doing the rounds and making out that it's 100 million. He's going to free up the wages for Mbappe. Mbappe's then going to come into absolute garbage. Because let me tell you now, in England, there's this myth that does the rounds that you have to have a good 11 and the benches, it don't really matter. It don't really matter. Over here, with the most elite club in world football, they understand the aim of the game, guys. They understand it's not just about the starting 11. They understand that you need a bench as well. Hence why they keep winning. Yeah, because you've got Modric coming off the bench. Danny Carvajal coming off the bench. Yeah. Tony Kroos coming off the bench or Tchouaméni coming off the bench. Yeah. This concept is lost in English football. But if we get Rodrygo, what does that mean for Saka? I mean, Saka's bench, lads. Because this guy's better than Saka. But he ain't coming to Arsenal anyway, because he ain't leaving Real Madrid. Big up Neftali, brother. What are you saying? Take him over Reese. Oh, Brahim Diaz is a baller, brother. He is a baller. But he ain't leaving either. None of them forwards are leaving. The only one who's possibly leaving is Joselu. And that is a great comment. That's why every English team cries when someone in the first 11 gets injured. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I am doing a watch along for the England game. I will. I'll be having a video dropping about Trent link to Madrid. That is actually something I could see happening. But who knows? Who knows? Trent's just trying to get a new deal, I think. But I'm going to have a video dropping on that on the other channel in a bit. Big up Zoateng TV. Rodrygo, Arsenal's dreams. Absolute baller. Thank you. Exactly. Wait, get these likes up, guys. Rodrygo's not signing for Arsenal because he ain't leaving Real Madrid, lads. Yeah, so dismiss all of them stories. He ain't leaving. I'm not leaving. The show goes on. He's not going anywhere, guys. Yeah, because like I said, Real Madrid are elite. And Real Madrid build a proper squad. And what they do is they also understand, they also understand the aim of the game is to win, guys. Not the dog, it's to win. They're there to win trophies, guys. But anyway, if I go to their last game against Osasuna, where they won 4-2, Vinny Jr. scored a brace. Carvajal scored a banger in that game as well. And Brahim Diaz scored. Right? If I go to their bench, guys, Nacho, 5 times European Cup winner. Luka Modric, 5 times European Cup winner. Lucas Vazquez, I think he's won the Champions League there. Fran Garcia, Arda Güler, all on the bench, guys. Kepa on the bench, guys. And this is without, what's his name? Courtois. This is without Alaba. Yeah, this is without, what's his name? Jude, because he was suspended. Then they're starting 11. Lunin, Mendy, Rudiger, Tchouaméni, Carvajal, Valverde, Camavinga, Kroos, Brahim, Diaz, Vinny Jr., and Rodrygo. Almost like building a proper squad gets you a proper output, lads. Which is why they have only lost 2 games all season, despite Militao as well, not in there because he's injured as well. But almost like if you build a proper squad, you can compete on multiple fronts. Again, another concept that is lost in England. But we've got bigger fish to fry. How about build a bigger squad, lads? How about that? How about that, guys? How about that? So, yes, he's not coming to Arsenal. So, yeah, just ignore that one, guys. Arsenal fans do live in a fantasy land. They do, bruv. Yeah, no Ceballos on that bench either. No Ceballos. Players I could see leaving. Ceballos, Mendy, Kepa, Joselu, Lunin or Lucas Vazquez. I think Lunin's going to get a new deal. I think they're talking about a new deal for him now. Vazquez, maybe. I'm not sure though. I think Carvajal might do one more season. So I don't know. Depends if they are in for a right back. I'd imagine that depends on whether he stays for another season or whether they get rid of Vasquez. But we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, guys, let's move on to this hipster at Sporting Lisbon. This hipster, Gyokeres to advance, still advancing. Ignore Charles Watts, bruv. He's a wrong'un. Charlie Boy Watts, lads. Charlie Boy Watts is the source of that news, guys. He is the source of the information. And he can't be trusted, guys. Yeah. This Gyokeres guy is also linked to Atletico today. Sporting set price for Arsenal and Chelsea to sign Victor Gyokeres. Sporting have slapped a £43 million price tag. Well, hang on a minute. Hold up. Whoa. I thought it was €100 million buyout, lads. So which one is it? Is it 43 million quid or is it 100 million euros? Because last time I checked, 43 million pound is not 100 million euros. It's about 50 odd million euros. Just saying, guys. Just saying. So again, another fake story, guys. But again, this is a hipster that nobody watches, and it'll get you a load of traction. Use Arsenal in the title. Link this player who's all the rage right now. And like I said, it's amazing how many people watch the Liga NOS. I never genuinely knew so many people watch the Portuguese league. I am absolutely flabbergasted, guys. It may just be bigger than the Spanish league. I can't lie. It may just be bigger than the Spanish league, guys, because I've seen millions and millions of people around the world have got all their eyes on this guy. So surely Sporting Lisbon must be one of the most watched teams in the world this season. It's unbelievable, guys. It is actually unbelievable. Atleti don't miss when it comes to strikers. Well, maybe. But again, I don't believe he's linked to Atleti either. Like, he's linked. He ain't going Atleti. He ain't going Atleti. I reckon if he's going anywhere, it'll probably be Tottenham. But anyway, apparently 43 million is the price now. 43 million. Makes it sound more realistic that we could get him now, doesn't it? Chelsea are interested as well. Hijack. Chelsea hijack incoming, guys. Why Milan believe they can beat Arsenal and Chelsea in Gyokeres race. What kind of race is it, lads? What kind of race is it? What, 100 meters? Like 200 meters? What kind of race are we talking about here, guys? It's it says some reports also suggest, and then they don't link the reports. So again, made up bollocks. Link the reports, lads. Where's the source? Is it HP? Like, what are we talking about here? Yeah. So that's AC Milan, Atleti, Arsenal, Chelsea. And now Sporting Lisbon have slapped a £43 million price tag on him. Which, like I said, makes no sense considering everyone's been telling us it's a €100 million buyout clause, guys. So, yeah, the math ain't mathing here, guys. The reports are fake. Of course they're fake. They're making it all up, brother. Smash these likes up, guys. They're making it all up. This is what they do, guys. This is what they do. Most of the stories you see out there are fake. They're just made up. I see another one today. Where is it? This one's funny. This will make you laugh. The way this is titled is hilarious. Where are we, guys? Hold on, guys. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Smash these likes up, lads. What is this doing? This one was funny. Here we go. Is that it? Nope. Right. Here we go. Here we go. I found it. I found it. I don't know why this popped up today because this is from November. Yeah, it popped up today. Football.London, the worst one of the lot, by the way. Arsenal owner Stan Kroenke confirms $175 million plan as new training ground announcement made. So you're thinking, flipping out, what? Arsenal getting a new training ground? You click on it. You click on it. You read a load of BS, and now it's got you hooked on there. Yeah, talking about his NFL team and all of this and that. And it turns out, yeah, it's a new training ground for one of his American sports teams. What the fuck are you writing that in football.London for, you absolute mutant? Why are you also clickbaiting it so it makes it sound like Arsenal are getting a new training ground? This is what they do, guys. This is what they do. It's crazy. The amount of people that believe this crap is crazy. How many, every summer on this channel, I upload transfer videos. And anyone who's watched my channel for long enough knows that I rip most of them to pieces. Or if I genuinely think it's one that could happen, then I'll say, yeah, reasons why I think it could happen. But most of them don't happen, guys. Why? Because they're all a load of rubbish. It's so easy to make a story up. Mbappe's moving to Madrid. Madrid have got about 1 billion players. So somebody's going to have to go to accommodate Mbappe. Easy. That ain't the reality, though. The reality is Rodrygo is not leaving. That's the reality. If Rodrygo leaves, he ain't coming to Arsenal anyway. But he ain't leaving. It's mad. How many of these stories of these wannabe journos actually materialize? Bro, they have got a worse conversion rate than Eddie and Nketiah. They literally get less than 1% of their stories correct. And it's actually unbelievable how these people are still employed. But it's all part of the game, isn't it? Part of the game, isn't it? It's literally part of the game to finesse, to push the narratives, make everyone believe that Arsenal are in for Rodrygo, get everyone buzzing. Oh, we're going to sign Rodrygo. Why do you want Rodrygo? We've got Saka. Everyone's been telling me Saka's world class and he gets in Madrid's team anyway. So why would we want to cast off from Madrid? Oh, maybe, just maybe, you were all lying and Saka's not better. Oh, okay, cool. As you were. Wolves are linked to Nketiah. Well, hopefully that one's true. Hopefully that one's true. Smash these likes up, guys. Who do you think he would join if he left? Probably City. Probably City. They need a decent winger. Probably City, bro. But he ain't going anywhere. Arsenal are everywhere but lifting trophies. Facts. But this is what I'm saying. This story about this Gyokeres guy, was Charles Watts as the source. Arsenal are likely to be in for him and could make a move for him in the summer. So how is that too advanced then? It's not too advanced, is it? It could advance. Load of bollocks. Charles Watts has just sat in his house, in his little office, and he's made it up, lads. He's made it up. Arsenal need a striker. Yeah, Arsenal need a striker. This guy's hot property. Is on everyone's lips. Pause. I know. We'll link him to us. I'll post that out to my 500,000 Twitter followers, and everyone will start gushing. Then everyone will start doing videos on it, making out it's all advanced and it's all rosy and he's signing for Arsenal. It ain't happening, lads. And I don't want him. If this fan base wants him, I don't want him. Because this fan base wanted Eddie Nketiah. This fan base wanted Fabio Vieira. This fan base wanted Tommy Asu, always injured. But don't worry, they didn't want Kieran Tierney because apparently he's always injured. This fan base wanted El Neni to stay. Reese to stay. This fan base, en masse, not all of them, but en masse, have no idea what they are talking about. So when they start waffling and start hyping up a player, instantly I don't want them. Instantly, I do not want them. Most of this fan base do not want Ivan Toney. Oh, but he's got an attitude problem. And what? How does that stop us winning? But he could upset the dressing room. Really? Well, I thought the manager had the dressing room on lock, so surely he'd toe the party line as soon as he gets there, right? Because the rules would have been set as soon as he gets there. But no, it sounds good. How does anyone know if he's got an attitude problem? Do you know him personally? Because I don't really get it, lads. But it's a cool story. It's like Guendouzi. Apparently Guendouzi's got an attitude problem. Apparently Guendouzi's got an attitude problem, lads. How do we know that? What, because Charlie Watts told us? What, because he apparently had a little bust up in training once upon a time. Who cares? Yo, Bama's back again, bruv. Big up to Bama. Where you been, brother? Where you been? With your 14 Champions Leagues, bruv. Tell me, Rodrygo, where's he going? Where's he going? He ain't going anywhere. All right, big up for the super chat, bro. Appreciate it, man. Big up to Hassan as well. Haley, hope you're well. I'm very well. Thank you, bro. Loved your stream with Rants when you cooked Liverpool. Greased up. He said, yeah. Mate, that's fun. Yeah, out of Milan and that, bro. Yeah, too funny, man. Thanks for the humor. Big up to you, bro. Thanks for the super chats as well, lads. Appreciate them. And make sure you get these likes up. Come on, 600 people in it, man. Man said, keep crying. Keep crying for what? What am I crying for? I'm happy, guys. More than you believe. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, guys. More than you believe. More than you believe. But anyway, so these stories are made up, guys. Anyway, now we've dispelled the myth and how these puppets actually get their information, which is nada, zero. I could actually make up better stories, by the way. I could actually make up better stories than half of these journalists that are not even journalists. They're just storytellers and fairy tale merchants. I could literally make up better stories. In fact, I might actually make a story up, guys. I might actually make one up. Because you don't need to put a source in there anymore. Just reports in Spain or reports in Portugal. So you can just make it up. And then everyone will be sitting there trying to Google it and you can't find it. Why? Because I made it up. That's how easy it is to be a journalist. Put 2 and 2 together and make it 304. Nobody cares. Because as long as it sounds good, yeah, Rodrygo to Arsenal, Gyokeres to advance in Arsenal move. What? Because we're likely to go in for him and could submit a bid. How do we know this? What if he breaks his leg in the next game? Then what? We're still going to go in for him? Still going to put a bid in for him? We ain't, are we? So it's a load of bollocks, lads. We could, and we're likely. These are all buzzwords. Likely. We're likely to make a bid and they could strike soon before anybody else. Well, now you've told the world, Charlie. Now every club's on red alert, right? This is not how football transfers work, by the way. Yeah, we're supposed to believe that this fella who chats absolute crap, along with the rest of them, has got vital information that nobody else in the world has got. And we're supposed to believe that we could and we're likely to go in for him. And we're also supposed to believe that nobody else is in for him. But I thought he was the best thing since sliced bread, the second coming of Ibra. So surely, they'd all be queuing up to sign him in the summer, right? And surely they would have already started talks and negotiations with his team and with his agent about a potential summer move, whether he's open to the move, how much the fee is. Has he got the buyout clause of 100 million? Or is it less? Can we get the deal done? What kind of salary is he looking at? These things will all be taking place now on players. Not just him, but players around the world in different teams. So the fact that this geezer's sitting there as the main source of this story is complete tosh, lads. It's pathetic. An example of a fake story. Reports in Portugal say Man United want Pepe after impressive performance versus Arsenal. There you go. So I'm saying they make it all up. It's all made up. Yeah, and people fall for this all the time because they want to believe it's going to happen. They want to believe this guy's going to sign from Sporting for Arsenal. They don't watch Sporting, so how do you know how good he is? Not because Eduardo Pagan put a highlights reel out. Get out of it, man. Yeah, I'm surprised he even rates this geezer because he's a bit too old for him, isn't he? He normally likes him a little bit younger. Very weird fetish. But there we go. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. Anyway, let's carry on. Big up Matty, brother. Big up Matty. Do you smell what Charlie Boy is cooking? Yes, salmonella, bruv. Salmonella. Big up to you, man. Make sure you sub to Matty's channel, the Southern Gooner, guys. We will be back again for the podcast on Monday, guys. And thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good weekend. Hey, big up Brazil tonight, bruv. Big up Brazil. You have got me saying disgracia. Is a disgracia, guys. Big up to AZ Media. Disgracia, guys. I feel embarrassed, guys. It's a disgracia, guys. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable, guys. I feel embarrassed, guys. I prefer not to speak, guys. Like clear and obvious, guys. Clear and obvious, guys. Yo, big up for everyone dropping these super chats in. Smash these likes up, Io Dimutantes. Let's go, guys. Chelsea linked to Rodrygo, that labeled the next Rodrygo, who's 16 from Fluminense. It's easy to make a story up, honestly, because nobody checks the validity of the story. Nobody checks it. Sources in Spain. Show me the sources. Sources close to the player. Which ones? Sources close to the club. Which ones? It's the easiest gig in the world being a football journalist, because they're not journalists, guys. Big up to Luke, man. I play for Real Madrid and Brazil. I never settle for losing. Love that mentality. Bosh. That's why I'll never come to England. Do you think any of these players that play for Brazil, or any of these players that play at Real Madrid, genuinely sit there and think, I'd really like to go and play for a club in England? They play for Real Madrid. Turn it in. What's your thoughts on Florian Wirtz? I've probably watched him about 6 times, bro. I've been impressed all 6 times. I think he'll probably end up at City. I think he'll end up at City, guys. But we shall see. It's silly season because international break. Wait till the summer comes. I will be uploading on here the transfer news, and I'll be sitting here ripping most of it to shreds because everyone's going to get giddy. It's so easy to get clicks on transfer stories. It's mad. Yeah, just put it, Arsenal advanced, Man United to advance, Man United deal on, Man United close. All you got to do is write the headlines. It's piece of piss. Piece of piss. And then just read out a load of fake sources, fake journalists, yeah, that have just made up a story, sat in their office. Piece of piss. Honestly, I'd love to see the conversion rate, yeah, of these journos on transfer news. I bet it's less than 1%. Bet it's less than 1%. Amount of times Arsenal were linked to 2 or 3 players every day all through the summer. Now, if you think, right, 3 months, 3 players a day. 3 players a day. 30 days, well, there's 90 players straight away we're linked to. Now do that 3 times. 270 players. How many do we sign? In fact, I'm going to keep a note this summer of every player we're linked to. Every player we're linked to, and I guarantee it's over 200. Crazy. That's at least moving like the terrace. Yeah, I might have to click the titles, bro. I might have to do the titles. I might have to do the titles, guys. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get much traction on this one, am I? Yeah, we ain't in for Gyokeres. I should have put Gyokeres to Arsenal on. Gyokeres to Arsenal advanced. Yeah, maybe I should change the title, guys. Ronaldo deal imminent. Crazy. We can get Kimmich, Paqueta, and Wirtz. I would be happy. More than you believe. More than you believe, guys. See what I'm saying? And half of these players nobody's ever heard of. Half of these players probably don't even exist. They're just made up names. But like I've said, on these newspaper articles, all you got to do is mention Arsenal. Easiest gig in the world, guys. Mention Arsenal, link them to a player who's trending. It's a funky name, exotic name. Easy money. Easy wins, guys. But with all the players that we've apparently signed already, Arsenal have just got scarier, guys. Can't see any reason why we don't do the quad. We'll be the first team to do the quad, guys. Every window, West Ham are linked to over 100 players and signed no more than 3 to 5. Exactly. But they tried, guys. The deals were hijacked. But yeah, just going back to Rodrygo, I don't know why any Arsenal fan would want him. Because apparently Saka's better than him. So I don't know why everyone's getting so hyped that we're linked to Rodrygo. But Mbappe's going there. Yes, I'll say it again for the cheap seats at the back. Real Madrid build a squad, not a starting 11. Just because Mbappe's going there, don't mean he's leaving. They've had Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Jude, Valverde, Modric, and Kroos as their midfield this season. You can't play all of them. Modric has been sat on the bench half the season. Kroos as well. Tchouaméni. Camavinga on the bench some games. Yeah, almost like building a squad gets you an output that competes for all tournaments. They've already won one in the Champions League quarters and they're top of the league. And they've had 30-odd injuries this season. But don't worry. Don't worry. If Declan Rice gets injured, our season's over, lads. It's what it is. Yeah, Rodrygo is sitting on the bench, bruv. This is no, he wouldn't get in over Saka. He wouldn't get in over Saka. He'd be on the bench. Saka's clear, bruv. Oh dear, oh dear. Big up Rights Wildlife, bro. What are you saying, man? These world-class players would be irrelevant if they can't play. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy, guys. It's mad. Rodrygo to Arsenal on, advancing in scintillating fashion, guys. I can't see any reason why we don't do the quad with all the players we're linked to so far. So far, since January, we have been linked to Frankie de Jong, Victor Osimhen, Ivan Toney, Zubamendi, Rodrygo, Gyokeres. There's 6 straight away. Who else? Xerxes, whoever he is. Some Ukrainian brother that's 100 million apparently that no fuck has ever heard of. Is he even a real person? That's now 8 players. Who else was we linked to? Douglas Luiz, Mbappe. There's 10. Benzema. There's 11. How many have we signed? Oh yeah, 0. Load of rubbish, lads. Absolute load of rubbish. Yeah, but people lap this up. They lap this crap up because it gets loads of traction. These puppet journos. Musiala, that was another one. It was us or City. Julian Draxler. Julian Draxler, guys. Is he still about? Julian Draxler. Who else? Kimmich, that was another one. So there's about 13 we've been linked to. Higuain. Hey, Jan and Villa, he signed for someone in January. Who did he sign for? Hussein Aouar. We've been linked to so many players since January. It's crazy. And we signed none of them. But then what happens is they divert it away from January and say, Arsenal to do deals in the summer. Arsenal's summer targets. Well, hold on. You spent all January telling us these are the targets for January. But now, because of profit and sustainability that apparently came out of fresh air that's been there for 3-4 years, yeah, all of a sudden it was a big thing pushed out by the media this January, so nobody bought anyone. Right? Oh, that's another one. Jarell Hato, Vlahovic. So we're up to like 15, 16 straight away. But then what it is because of profit and sustainability, it's going to be more of a summer move. Who was the other striker? Guriassi. Yeah, that was another one we were linked to. Don't want him either. He's had about 25 clubs. He's been dead at all of them. No thanks. No thanks. Oh, that was another one. That was another one. Borja Mayoral. Yeah, another one. Sesko, another one. See, we're touching 20 already. And how many have we signed? None. How many of these names are coming to Arsenal in the summer? None. It's crazy. It's actually crazy, but people fall for this every single time. Every single time. Isak, another one. Newcastle need to sell to balance the books. What a load of crap. Dominic Solanke, another one. Javi Simons, another one. We're nearly on 25 now, lads. You know what I'm saying? These stories are absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Anana, another one. I said Mia Khalifa. We ain't signing any of these players, lads. None of them. None. I said, Bosh at work yesterday and it felt good. Bosh. Big up to you, my friend. Thanks for the super chat. Bosh. Wait, smash these likes up, guys. Come on. Let's get these likes up. We've hit 200 to 650. And thank you for that, brother. Thank you very much. Big up to HR as well. Should call the Premier League a Farmers League if City win it. Yep. That'd be what? 5 out of 6? But Bayern are finished because they haven't done 12 in a row, guys. Curtis Jones, another one. We've just mentioned about 25 players. Vega, another one. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. So many players we've been linked to in the January window. Then all of a sudden, right near the end of the window, everyone started peddling out profit and sustainability. Well, hold on. This has been in the game for about 3-4 years in the Premier League. So why are we suddenly just hearing about it now? Oh, okay, because the clubs didn't want to sign anyone. Cool. Openda, another one. Guy, another one. We're nearly on 30 players we've mentioned here, guys, and we ain't signed any of them. Big up DJ Crane. Big up to you, my bro. Big up to you. It's mad. Brian Brobby, another one. So I'm saying, all these players, so I'm saying, every single transfer window, this stuff happens. Every time there's an international break, the fake news does the rounds. None of these stories are legit. Because let's be real, the club ain't going to tell us who they're in for. They're not. Why would the club put it out there that they're in for this player? Because if they're trying to get the deal done, like Declan Rice, for example, that was all kept under, it was all secret. And we had that deal wrapped up, signed, sealed, delivered before Man City even put a bid in. And I don't even believe they did put a bid in. Again, that was just to say, oh, we gazumped City. I don't even think they put a bid in for him. How do we know? Half of these stories are absolute rubbish. Yeah, but again, like I said, football.london, biggest shit rag, on the internet. It's the worst of the lot. It's worse than the Sun newspaper. Lavia, another one we were linked to, in the summer. Right, that is the worst one out there, Football London. Yeah, then you've got Goal, another load of shit. Yeah, absolute rubbish. The Sun, the Mail Online, all of these, what we're supposed to believe that these 50-year-old men are sitting at home going, I've got a scoop here, lads. Arsenal to advance on deal with Sesko. Yeah, good one. You made it up, lads. Good one. We're supposed to believe the football club have phoned you up to give you this breaking news, to tell the world. Mudryk on loan, that was another one. Big up Hendon, bro. Hope you're well, man. Massive hailstorm. Wow. It's a little bit overcast here today. What about the tactical twat show? Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I might buy a new iPad. Boniface, that was another one. Yeah, I might buy an iPad and start doing tactical breakdowns. Seems to be all the rage nowadays. And start talking like about half spaces and false nines and inverted wingers and hybrid midfielders and defenders. And if you move into the half space and pass it through the lines, shut up. Football London is owned by Goal. Well, there we go then. There you go. I never knew that, bro. It wouldn't surprise me one bit. Wouldn't surprise me one bit, guys. Who do I actually want? Ivan Toney, Paulinho, Anderson, Neto. Are we getting any of them? Nope. We're not getting any of them. Big up, Jim, man. Have a good day, buddy. Have a good day. Football Insider. Big up, Latimer's Prime. Could leave Arsenal this summer with interest from Crystal Palace, Brentford and Wolves. Because they're going to pay him 100 grand a week, aren't they? Watching this whilst chilling on my holidays, 24 in Turkey. Bosh. It's 24 here today as well, but it's not very sunny. It's not very sunny, guys. But listen, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm starving and I need to eat. He got bored with this. Suddenly the mutants writing off Rodrygo. Writing off Rodrygo, think he's world class. Your club is finished. I can't lie, bro. Exactly. Now all of a sudden he's the greatest thing in the world because he's linked to Arsenal. What are they waffling about? They've been telling me all season that the Spanish league's a shit league. It's a dead league, lads. So why would they want anyone from the Spanish league? Because it's a shit league. They've been telling me every time I do a La Liga watch along, people in my chat say that it's a dead league, lads. So why would you want anyone from Spain? Surely you wouldn't. Surely you wouldn't want anyone from any of these leagues because the Premier League is the best in the world according to these fans. So surely you'd only want players from the Premier League then. They don't know what they're talking about, guys. Anderson, the Palace centre-back, that's the one I want. He's better than our current backup centre-backs. Who do you reckon Arsenal will sign in the striker position? Probably some lad from Timbuktu that Edu's related to somewhere down the family tree. And it'll be a free signing, but we'll pay money just to keep good relations. But guys. Oh, dear. Anyway, who's live that I like? Let's have a look. Who is live that I like, guys? Right, big up to everyone who smashed these likes up. Big up to everybody who's subbing. I will be back on the other channel. I'm going to have a video dropping on there. In fact, no, I'm not going to. I'm going to save that video for tomorrow. I save that video for tomorrow. I'm going to do a watch along later though for the England game, England-Brazil, so we can actually see how good Rodrygo is. Could he get in over Saka, guys? Idiota. Right, let's see who's live. Who is live, guys? Tell me who is live. Let's go. Let's fucking go, guys. I don't think anyone's live. Oops. What have I done here? Get out. I'll fucking do one. What is this doing? Nobody's live, guys. These guys ain't serious. I'm the only one live. Wow. Nobody's serious, guys. It's just me. All by myself. I don't need. Hey, Staffy's live, is he? Yeah? Cool. Why couldn't I find him? Normally it comes up on the feed. Yes, he is live. There he is. Why didn't that come up on my YouTube feed? Weird. Anyway, we'll do a couple more minutes. We'll read out some more of your comments. Get these likes up, though, guys. Come on. Let's get these likes flying. 589 inside. Let's get up to 300. I'm going to redirect to him in a second, yeah? Norway fans are getting angry at Odegaard again. Good. Norwegians don't understand why he's the captain, bro. Danny, I'm live for the England game, bro. I'm live for the England game. Shout out to Sven Goran Eriksson managing his last game in the charity match today. Yeah, he's got cancer, isn't it? Is it cancer he's got? Big up Sven. Big up Sven, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Big up to you, Hendo, and you, man. Big up Madawi as well. Need to sign Usman Diamonde, Verts and Tony. Thoughts on Jared Braithwaite, overrated. It's a dead league because as it has 20 teams in it, not just 4. Yeah, I don't get it. I've never understood it when people say that the other league, this league's dead, it's a shit league. And then they want players from that league. Well, if it's dead, why would you want their players? You've got terminal cancer. Fucking hell. That's mad. Anyway, guys, how's your family? Very well, my friend. My daughter's trying to tap me up again today for money. Every day, guys. Don't have kids. They just eat your bank account. But anyway, I'm wrapping this up. I'll be live later for the England game. Big up to everyone who's locked in. Big up to everyone who's dropped super chats in as well. Appreciate that. Comments, likes, shares as well. Appreciate you all. The missus is having a nap. She's very well. I'm going to make some food and I'll be back for the England game about 20 minutes before kickoff. So, yes, we are out of it, guys. Redirect to Staffy. Spam his chat with Lee Raid. Adios, amigos. Ciao.